Thank you, Dean Fields. Thank you, faculty. Hello, graduates, moms, dads, family, and friends. I love watching you acknowledge each other and celebrating the fact that you made it. You made it here today, despite all of the stuff that came at you. And if you lost people you loved along the way, my heart breaks with you. For all of its losses, COVID has made you, it's made us stronger and wiser. And for certain, it demanded that all of us get our priorities straight. If you're like me, your health and the people that you love come first. And kudos to you, your professors, and your administration for pivoting. Zoom, hybrid, remote, rapid testing, schooling your kids, learning how to bake bread, and training your COVID dog. You did all of these things, and there's no going back. You adapted, accommodated, and came to embrace a new reality. That reality, some people have been slow to embrace, and the world is now a cacophony of ambiguity and disruption. And it seems like almost every event is characterized as unprecedented, outside our normal routines. Well, these events can be cataclysmic, they can be traumatic, or they can be transformational. And I bet for you, COVID was the ultimate experiential learning experience. And you passed with flying colors, didn't you? These events are not one-off black swans. The butterfly theory is where it's at. It's interconnectivity. One of the upsides of COVID is that we now know how interdependent we are. There really is no over there. We're in a both and continuous, contiguous, simultaneous world, a metaverse, an ecosystem that's dynamic. And the good news is you have the skills, the knowledge, and the capacities to succeed in this new world. I know that when I graduated, I entered a world that I could not have imagined. It's continued to change, and it's not over yet. And that's part of the reason why I love commencement. I am so honored to be here today. Land of hope and glory. I love that song. It's an invitation. It's a beginning. Your dreams and aspirations and ideas will change the world. And some of you have already gotten started. You have businesses in engineering, construction, insurance, and in health products. Drink maple. Isn't that a sweet idea? Your CPS education has prepared you for so much more. A few weeks ago, I met a 2013 CPS grad, Nelika Rudulosi, and she invited me to share her Uber. We quickly discovered our Northeastern connection, and without prompting, she said, "It changed my entire life." My classmates were from all over the world, and although I hadn't thought much about my father's life in Tunisia, my international studies opened my eyes. I had a great appreciation for Arab Spring, a whole new meaning. And I'm eternally grateful to my professor, Ted Murphy. And she said, "Do you know him?" And I said, "Not yet." Well, I met him this morning. Well, I have the same admiration for three of my Northeastern professors, Arthur Blois, Mel Howards, and Nick Buffone. I'll tell you, Nick was the most eclectic. He had an encyclopedic knowledge of theater and an insatiable love for books, and he sparked my imagination with his riveting stories of international travel. I was captivated. Nick helped me to see my not yet future. We became lifelong friends, and he was a model. He taught at Northeastern for 35 years, and he had generations of students. He loved them. He loved Northeastern. And you know what? He never stopped loving me. It doesn't get any better than that. Network for life. Consider that success is having a fully developed sense of being alive and being engaged in a lifetime task of collaboration with other human beings. Reciprocity and love will hold your network together. Surround yourself with the most eclectic bunch of folks that you can find. They are your pathway, your portal, and your gateway to the future. Hold fast to your dreams. They fuel the purpose and passion, and they got you here today. But you know what? That passion and purpose, it's not finished with you. It's not through with you, not yet. I wonder, when did you put it all together? Were you 10, 15, or 20? As for me, my dream, my passion began, as you might guess, in a song. I was 11 years old, and I used to sing to the pigs and chickens on our farm. I'm gonna learn to read and write. I'm gonna see what there is to see. I'm on the road from nowhere, but I'm going somewhere. And I would sing that to anyone who would listen. It seems that my destiny was in my name. My initials, PhD. Our dreams point us in the right direction. Be humbled by this. Be hopeful about this. Be fired up. Standing up here with the sheer brain power, passion, and purpose seated in front of me inspires me. You make me hopeful about the future. Don't let anybody take away your sparkle. Don't be patient, be persistent, and tackle the big problems. Consider the questions that consume us. Do we know how to live with COVID? Do we know how to stop food insecurity? Do we know how to slow climate change? Do we know how to prevent genocides and wars? The quick answer is no. No crushes possibility. It stops the action. No ends conversation. It can kill an idea. It can derail your ambitions and your dreams. I rarely say no. Truth be told, if I had listened to all of the no's, Priscilla, you're not college material. No, you take the college course. No, you can't be a cheerleader. No, you can't run track. No, you can't start a business. No, you will never, well, you fill in the blanks. You may have heard some no's. The mindful answer is not yet. Keep your future open by answering not yet. Keep your dreams alive. And don't fall back on an automatic no, and don't be too quick to answer no. I didn't. I raced motorcycles. I competed in a bodybuilding. I rode my bike from Boston to New York 3 times. I'm a scuba diver, and get this, while earning my doctorate at Harvard, I was a cheerleader for the New England Patriots. And you heard my proudest accomplishments in domestic violence and hate crimes. You're about to become a Northeastern alum. Your CPS education gives you the foundation to be one of the few who can pull the future forward. Some people would be overwhelmed, frightened, and others would be frozen in their tracks. But Northeastern graduates are a different breed. We are Huskies. We pull twice our weight in the toughest conditions. We are admired for our tenacity, for our endurance, and our capacity to go the long haul under pressure. And let's not forget our good looks. The future is not out there someplace. It emerges from the relationships we have with each other, how we see ourselves in relationship to the planet, what we value, and how we behave today. Through our actions, we create the future for ourselves and for others, who will be your collaborators for life. Relationships are our most valuable resource. Some of you have already discovered that, and in the so-called real world, it doesn't always look like that. Not yet. So be prepared to answer, not yet. Are you ready? Can we cure cancer? Can we live on Mars? Can we create a world that works for everyone? Class of 2022, I believe you can. The world is out there counting on you. One more thing. Do you have your diplomas? Well, after the musical interlude, my congratulations and my very best to you, Northeastern School of Professional Studies. All hail Northeastern.